My next guest, folks, is one of the funniest stand-ups out there, a great writer. She was on The President Show. She was on a late show with Stephen Colbert. She's got a wonderful album called Party Nights, I believe. Please welcome Emmy Blotnick. There you are, Emmy. Thank you, dancers. Thank you, Cornelius. Emmy, how are you?
I'm great.
Great.
The dancers are great.
They're great. Everything's great. Now, it has been 6 years since you were last on this show.
That's pretty wild.
That's right. Well, get me up to speed. What's been going on, girl?
Oh, boy. Where to begin?
What's the haps?
I've been collecting teas and bath salts for bathing with, not for anything else.
Yeah, no, well, that seems in line with their function.
Yep.
Yes,
Some
that's
people,
good.
there was that guy who ate the guy's face, and I feel like
Oh.
he gave bath salts a terrible rep. I've been,
I see. Yes, that was unfortunate for bath salts.
Yeah.
And for the greater bath salts community.
I'm part of it. It's my community.
Right. And you like the bomb? You like the bath bomb? You like that kind of thing?
Yes and no. I have
Yeah.
mixed feelings about the bath
Yeah,
bombs.
because they fizz, they turn the things colors.
The fizz and the colors are the good parts. The bad parts, well, back me up, dancers. The UTIs. Can we talk about it? Okay. All right.
Yep.
Well, thank you, three clapping people. If you go heavy with the bath bomb, like I've been cutting them up. I've been chopping them up into quarters because if you sit in two, how did we start with this?
I don't know. This is your passion.
If you sit in an overly bombed bath,
Yeah.
your urinary tract doesn't like it.
Wow. That's news you can use.
Yeah, that's what I'm here to do.
10 years of the show, that's the first helpful piece of information we've ever had.
Thank you.
That's wonderful. Now, in addition to all this relaxing and I guess dealing with that kind of an issue, you were on the Late Show with Stephen Colbert as a writer.
Yes.
And then you decided to say, forget it, I want to do stand-up.
Yes.
You'd always
I
been
don't-
doing
I didn't
stand-up.
Forget it, but at some point I couldn't do both at the same time.
Right.
So now I'm in phase 2,
Yes.
doing shows.
Well, I think that's incredibly exciting. And I wondered what got you on that path to say, okay, I'm going to do this now. Were you meditating? Do you have a space in your apartment that you have kind of walled off and you just think about stuff?
Yes, exactly that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know me well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I have a space walled off where I think about stuff. And I was in that space thinking. And I had a bunch of offers to go travel and do shows in weird new places.
Yes.
So I thought I'll go do all those and deal with the mess of it when I had, you know what I mean? Just like, let's just do it. I'm a childless woman, so, and it doesn't cost very much to keep me alive. So this is the time. The time is now.
The world is yours.
Yeah.
And you recently got back from Australia?
Yes,
Yeah.
that was one of the good places.
Yeah.
It was so great there.
Yeah, did you get a chance to see the country?
I sure did.
Yeah.
I went to 2 different animal habitats.
Wow.
And saw koalas that one of them had a butt infection, and a lot of them have chlamydia.
Was it sitting in the bath salts?
I mean, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe he's been shopping too much at Lush. That's a danger for koalas.
Permission to punch in here with a follow-up question?
Yes.
Can you define what a butt infection is?
I can only show you the photograph.
No, please don't.
Okay. It's a radio show. You can imagine it.
Yeah.
So if there were koalas have
Do they
chlamydia.
react though? Are they unhappy with having this, or do they just kind of go about their life and you're like, oh well, that one has an infection? But are they slowed down by it?
I can't tell. Koalas kind of have like resting miserable face, which I identify with them so much. I love any human or animal that just looks grumpy for no reason. That's their curmudgeons. They're
I used to have a
curmudgeons.
little koala toy. It just had you squeezed it and its little arms went out and then it clipped onto you. It was probably just a binder clip wrapped in some kind of fur. But gosh, that was a fun little toy I had.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
They might be better as toys than as.
This is my point. Yeah, I think that's true of a lot of animals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I met a kangaroo also. I met a kangaroo who was 80 in kangaroo years.
Wow.
Her name is Crystal, and she's going blind and has been through menopause. That was the kangaroo. They were like, you could meet this one. So
But
they were
were-
young kangaroos that
Were
had...
you on a tour of like infected animals or afflicted animals? How did
Where
you
can
end
I
up?
find the animals that are the most like me?
Here's the Suffering Animals Tour of Australia.
I guess there were plenty of healthy animals, but they don't. It's not as exciting to tell you about.
Well, you
Some of them
gravitate
were
towards
fine.
the ones that were having trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess those were the ones that were memorable to me.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Great compassion. Emmy, you have great compassion for these creatures. That's wonderful. So it was a good trip overall.
Wonderful. Yes.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Australians are very good at animals and coffee and breakfast.
Yes. Yeah.
Good things to be good at.
Those are good things. And, speaking of breakfast, now, do you go in for all the kind of fancy lattes and things? Are you a matcha gal?
I like matcha very much, but I don't like matcha culture.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
wish we could remove the hullabaloo around matcha and just
Yeah.
let it be a beverage.
Right. It's just a green one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but people make it like their whole personality.
Some yes. And some people do the turmeric.
Yes, I
And
like
you
the
get then you
turmeric.
get the golden latte.
Yeah.
And there's something about gold foods that makes people feel like they can charge more for it. Right?
Yes,
Like
yeah,
you get
you're
the
right.
$1,000 burger. Oh, it's got a gold bun.
Yeah.
Would
yeah.
you go up for something like that?
If it were given to me, yes.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
If somebody was
Yeah.
like, eat this gold, you do it.
Yeah.
But
Oh, yeah. Sure.
I don't know if that's where I'd, like, it's not my investment strategy.
What is your most extravagant food stuff?
Ooh, this is a good question. My most extravagant food. I'll tell you one thing I had recently was it was a jar of Sicilian pistachio spread that cost like $30.
Wow.
And I ate most of it with my hands. So,
You can't afford spoons at that point.
no, exactly. It's one in, one out. Spoon's gotta go.
You gotta make tough choices. That's true. That's
Wanna
what.
weigh in on that?
Yeah, I agree 100%. Why spend that much on food? You want to get into your mouth as quickly as possible, right? Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So you have a cost to time ratio.
I think
Yeah.
so, right? I mean, why?
Some people might want to savor it. Say, oh, it's a $33 can of spread. I better let this sit. My mother used to eat a score bar, which at that point was extravagant, and it would be in the freezer for a year.
Oh, I respect that so much.
Just a little part, and then that would be her treat for the night.
The restraint.
The restraint
It's
was
beautiful.
impressive.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just like to clarify that eating spread off your hands and savoring something are not mutually exclusive.
Fair point. Fair
I
point.
have a
Fair
follow-up
point.
question. What, were you doing one finger? Were you doing full bear paw into it? How were you getting from jar to hand to mouth?
All of the above, Griffin. I would mostly do like one finger around the edge and
Yeah.
try to keep it looking like nobody was ever there. That's the game.
Yeah. Are you over the sink or are you enjoying a television program?
It's with the fridge door open, because if the door is still open, then it doesn't count.
Okay.
Tell yourself, I'm gonna put it back in there any second now. I'm
Yeah.
almost done.
I-
Yeah, right.
Well-
I'm still foraging for the thing I'm gonna eat.
Well, now, Emmy, what is something that we were talking about, kind of nerdy stuff, and I get you don't like comic book movies, don't tell Griffin, but you once described it as Happy Meal toys fighting on a rock, I think, is the most of comic movies for you, which is fine. But what is something that you, don't tell Griffin, what is something that you kind of nerd out about? What would be like your thing that just you would talk about no matter what, given an opportunity, you'd bring it up?
Oh my, it's so fun. It's truly like almost anything else. There's very little I don't like in the world. I just can't follow those movies because I didn't read comic books growing up.
Yeah.
So to me, it's like, it's a lot of like hot, ripped people, and it feels like just hours of like, yeah. And it's not a movie to me, you know?
Yeah.
I need a nice kitchen and Kathy Bates for it to be a movie.
Yeah. Well, what do you make, because I feel like you would have some feeling on this, what do you make of that Detective Pikachu?
I mean, are you Detective Pikachu? Okay. I'm gonna No, I won't. What kind of answer is this? I'm lying to everybody. I won't see it, and I wish everybody luck with their lunch boxes and backpacks
Yeah.
and
I mean,
whatever else may come from
I
it.
look at that thing and I think, okay, it's a cat. And then I move on.
You think you could choose a cat?
I don't know what it is, but I'm saying I'm at the age where I can opt out of certain things.
Yes.
And I decide to opt out of Pokemon and Pikachu, whatever that is. It's fine. I also opt out of avocado toast. It's fine.
Yes.
I don't need to participate in that. Like you said, matcha culture. I opt out.
Yes,
It's the
yes.
greatest thing about becoming old.
That's so true. It's
Yeah.
so true. Yes, because when I was younger, I used to feel like I needed to know everything about everything.
Of course.
And
Yeah.
was just lying constantly. So it's nice to be able to say now that I'm on a tea reviewing website, and that's kind of how I'm spending my time. It's called Steepster.
Oh, wait, was it an actual thing? Steepster. And
Yes.
do you have a username on there that we should look for?
Steep Doggy Dog is my username, and I think I'm the only person on this website, so you shouldn't have a hard time finding me.
I just got back from Iceland, humble brag, and they have a lot of nice teas there. Teas made out of moss.
Whoa,
Yeah.
tell me about. I've never heard of that.
Oh yeah, well you got to get on there for the Steepster. Maybe I can send you some.
Wait, did you try it?
Yeah, it's very a little salty, a little earthy, a
Ooh.
little taste of the ocean.
Ooh,
Yeah.
mossy.
You like a salty tea?
I don't know if I've had a salty tea.
Well,
I've had a malty tea. I don't mean to just like rhyme, like go that close, but it's there's a fermented black tea called pu'er that's like
oh yeah.
it's like the Guinness of teas.
Yes.
And it's rich and malty, and I
Thick.
recommend it to everybody.
Tastes a little like dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I actually drink that tea, and I always freak out when Whole Foods doesn't have it.
Oh my
I get
God.
the chocolate pu'er.
Ooh.
It's
ooh.
apparently 3,000 years old.
Yes, they sell it by the nest. It's like it comes in like it looks like a bird's nest, and they auction them off in China.
Yeah.
And that's something
You break
I wish
off a
I
little
could.
piece of it and put it in the tea bag.
Bingo!
Yes.
I've never
Yeah.
felt so understood.
I feel you.
I'm telling you, we're all the same. And it's
what a
really
relief.
exciting to find that, isn't it? Now, with the album, it is called Party Nights, right?
Yes.
And that's going well?
Yeah, I think so. It comes out in a couple of weeks.
Oh, I thought it already came out.
They have been airing a clean version of it on Sirius's Laugh USA. You all know
Most
that
of us
town.
tune into that, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's been playing everything but the parts where I yell about my pubic hair, pretty much.
That's
I've been
good.
playing on this radio station, so some people have heard some parts of it, and the whole thing comes out on May 28th.
Great.
Yes.
Well, I think that's terrific. Yeah,
Thank
sure.
you.
Party
Yeah,
Nights.
it's very fun. Yeah.
That's great. I think Kid Pepsi and I listened to the clean version,
Oh,
so
good,
we
yes,
can
yeah,
avoid
there's
what
plenty
you were
of clean
talking
stuff
about.
for everybody.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, Emmy Blotnick, everybody, it's been a joy having you here. Can you stay? You need to run? You okay? Okay. All right. Good.